Hi there, Janet Fritz here for Galaxy Girl Creations. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Mixed Media Mayhem, where we take some inspiration every Friday of the month and create a mixed media layout. Today's inspiration is coming from Jessie B. Scrapbooking. She is actually on our Mixed Media Mayhem team. And the last Friday of every month, we invite everyone to join in and play along. So if you are not part of the Mixed Media Mayhem Facebook group, I encourage you to go and join that so you can see the inspiration that is posted earlier in the month if you would like to play along on that Friday, the final Friday of the month. Anyway, so I am taking the sketch that Jessie provided and I am basically flipping it because I am looking to the right in the photo, and if my photo was on the right, I'd be looking off the page. So I thought I'd go ahead and just flip it and kind of go opposite. I am using some Distress Oxide Ink and I'm just blending it in. I'm not doing a really great job of blending it, and that is intentional. I kind of want it to kind of have this cloudy effect, if you will. I don't want really in-depth coverage. And I'm actually just using two colors of ink there. I believe I've got Faded Jeans and maybe Stormy Sky. I will be holding those up, I believe, in a little bit here so that you can actually see the names of the colors. And I will include those down below so that you can get a link to them if you are interested in purchasing them, if you don't already have them. And then I'm just using my blending brush to kind of fill that diagonal in, and I'm using this stencil to kind of look and see that I've got the lines. I don't want them straight down, but I don't want like a big void missing, so I'm kind of like using the stencil as a guide just to get me across the page. I am going to use that stencil from Picket Fence Studio, and I'm going to put in some Snowdrop White paper glaze. And as you can see there, I have some lines that I put in, and I apologize. I don't know why that didn't, I don't know if I just didn't record that or what. But what I did was I took my ruler and I ran it across the top of my ink pad, just the edge of the ruler, and then I stamped it down to create those lines. Super easy technique. You don't have to have a straight line stamp. You don't have to use a pen and write it. You can just dip your ruler in the ink and stamp it down on the page, provided you don't mind if it's not perfect. And I don't mind that. That's kind of just the nature of mixed media. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't get a solid impression, and that's okay. Now I am also doing Baby Got Scraps this month, and for that, we are just using our scraps or our 6x6 or 6x8 paper pads. And so I've pulled out this paper pad that I am trying to kind of use a bit of and really just use as much of as I possibly can. So you're going to see me using this a couple of times throughout the month. It is from my mind's eye, and it's called In Bloom. And then the navy blue piece there, I believe, is from the Simple Stories paper pad that I had sitting next to me. I'm just layering up a couple of pieces there just to kind of get it so that it pops off the page a little bit more. And since I'm using 6x6 pad, that navy blue was not quite long enough, so I just pieced it together. You can't even really tell. It's just barely even shows on those little tiny edges that are peeking out there. I do have this embellishment pack from Pebbles, and it's got a bunch of navy blue and silver pieces in it, and so I'm working with that. I do also have the sticker sheet, but at this point I'm just using the ephemera pack and just kind of playing around with it. I thought I'd bring in that triangle to mimic the triangles that are on this sketch, and then kind of work from there, because I really don't want to do just triangles because, well, they're my nemesis. But I really like the way that it looks with the kite and the onesie there. I don't end up keeping those. I end up switching over to these three little boats that have triangles on them. And I actually like the way that they both look. So totally could do a layout with the other 3 pieces and it would look super cute. But I decided to go with this these little paper boats and just keep it kind of monochromatic, blue and white. And I really like the way that that looks. I am documenting this new baby at work, and he's super cute. And it's one of the first times that I am holding him in the photos. And so I wanted to go ahead and document that. I do really like the little cloud here that says "Oh Baby" on it, or yeah, I think it says "Oh Baby." And then having those little wispy pieces coming out of it, I really like the way that that looks. Kind of reminds me of a mobile above a baby's crib, although we don't really use those anymore. But anyway, it kind of reminds me of that. It also kind of reminds me of like rain out of a cloud or something to that effect. But I thought it was really cute, and so I decided to go ahead and go with it. Now, I originally had the stickers in the other orientation, where the middle sticker was to the right, top right of the boat, and then I decided to switch them because I didn't like the little trapped space that it created between the photo and the little threesome of boats there. So I found this little banner flag type piece here, and I decided to nestle that in between the boats there, just to kind of finish it off and not have that blank space in the center. And that little piece just says Dreamboat on it. I thought that was super cute. And then I have another cloud that I decided to go ahead and put up at the top right left of my photo to kind of finish off the diagonal design that I've got going on there. I'm adding a little another little banner piece there that says Little Love. So it basically says Nighty Night Little Love. I don't know if, I don't remember if he's actually sleeping in the photo, but I don't think his eyes are open. But I just thought it was super cute, and just keeping with that same theme of the blues and then some silver as well. I am going to bring in this little anchor. I'm going to bring it in down below here, and I'm going to add a little bit of twine to it, and I really like the way that it ends up coming out as well. And that little piece in the bottom corner says "Hello, Little One." So I'm thinking that's just like the perfect little addition to the bottom piece, having that anchor down there, and adding some twine to it's going to give it some soft lines down there as well. I do add some silver stars in the upper left hand corner just to bring some more silver up there, and then I'm going to add these 3 little blue stars as well to bring the dark blue up there, because so far I don't really have that dark blue color up above, even though I have the 2 larger pieces in the bottom and the middle embellishment. So I'm just kind of bringing all of my colors to each one of these embellishment areas, and I'm liking the way that that is looking. There is going to be a list of all of the other people playing along with Mixed Media Mayhem down below for you, so you can go and check that out and give them a little bit of love. I can't wait to see what they have created using Jesse's sketch. It's going to be a lot of different kinds of things going on, and I think that's really cool. So now I've got this little piece of twine. I just basically rolled the end of it in between my fingers with a little bit of my Nuvo adhesive so that I could make it so that I could get it through the little tiny hole on this paper anchor. And then I want to twist it around a little bit to kind of make sure that it has some soft lines and gives a little bit of movement to the page, and I really like the way that it ends up looking. I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to each one of these little areas to kind of keep it in place and keep like the little loop how I have it intentionally, rather than just letting it kind of hang loose on the page. I'm trimming off the outside edge there, and that is pretty much it, you guys. That bottom piece was a speech bubble, and I didn't really want the speech bubble portion of it, so tucking it down at the bottom worked very well. Thanks so much for watching. If you have questions or comments, please leave those down below. I will get back to you as quickly as I can. I really appreciate the time that you guys spend with me, and I do respond to all of my messages. I will be back again very soon with another video, so come back and check that out. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this one. And if you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe as well. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.